The City Bike program is putting the brakes on rentals at local mom and pop bike shops. With convenient locations and lower rental fees, some of these shops are being forced to close. If you bought the $18 Groupon for the Metropolitan Museum of Art recently, you got a bad deal. The museum doesn't actually charge an admission, it's just a suggested donation fee, which is why some people are taking the Met to court. The sound of horse-drawn carriages might become obsolete come November. Both mayoral candidates believe that this New York tradition is cruel and dangerous. Caffeine might be the only energy source available at your favorite Starbucks. The coffee giant has been accused of disabling outlets, encouraging their customers to grab their coffees, unplug, and get out.
I don't know where the hanger I'm looking for is.
Her lifestyle as an actress on the road has her struggling to pay bills.
We struggle just to get people to pay for what we do, and oftentimes our work, the work that we do, we work for free.
Katie Irwin says the only way she can maintain her lifestyle and afford to live in Manhattan is to supplement the cost of her $900 a month rent with the help of Airbnb.
When I'm away, I usually keep the place booked out, I would say about 80%. So oftentimes that will supplement my income up to all of my rent and then an extra full month's rent.
Airbnb is an online marketplace for visitors to sublet rooms on the tenant's terms. Irwin decides for how much and how long she wants to rent her space out.
Sometimes I'll be gone for months at a time while I'm performing.
For $100 a night, Irwin says you can have access to her bedroom, kitchen, and bathroom, instead of paying $300 down the street for a hotel. It seems like a win-win for everyone, but according to the Attorney General, the city's missing out on millions of dollars of hotel taxes.
See if there's some way that they can arrange to make it so that it satisfies everybody.
Susan Robertson says she only rents her apartment out the old-fashioned way after a bad experience with Airbnb, and supports the city's push to tighten regulations on the site.
The person that was renting it from me started sort of renting it out as a B&B, which I thought was amusing.
The state attorney general subpoenaed the company to hand over data on 15,000 New Yorkers who host visitors using the site. Irwin hopes she's not one of them.
Instead of having my name on the lease of this place, I would probably have to just be a subletter myself. It would just really mess up my life.
In Midtown, I'm Brittany Breen. Lurking under the city streets is a pipeline ready to pump natural gas into Manhattan.
A pipeline? I didn't know about that.
This might look like an everyday construction site, and to any New Yorker it is. But Owen Crowley of Occupy the Pipeline says it's actually what's left of a federally approved project to install the city's first natural gas source.
Mainlining New York consumers with this radon-infested natural gas, which could really be a hazard. They haven't looked at it. There's been no public study. There's been no public hearings about this.
Spectra Energy installed the underground pipeline, which runs from the West Village to Chelsea, a project many living in New York didn't know about until today.
I live a block away and no idea that this is happening.
That is pretty concerning, I would say, yes.
Once crews lift up these metal plates, Crowley says the pipes will be turned on. The natural gas will then travel 20 miles from Linden, New Jersey to help fuel our city.
We've seen explosions like this happen in other places. One of the more famous places that's populated is San Bruno, California, where a lot of people were killed in a similar kind of a gas line.
And with more residential buildings popping up in the area, Crowley says even more New Yorkers could be at risk. In Chelsea, I'm Brittany Breen.